Hello everybody, Trevor here. I'm glad everyone enjoyed my two videos about non-televised characters. However, there are some things I felt like I could have elaborated more on, as well as some missed opportunities and a couple second thoughts. So that's why I'm making this video. The first things I want to talk about are more reasons why I don't want certain characters to be televised. Let's talk about Will Hew first. Not only that he's already replaced by Freddy in the show, but also he doesn't have much personality as he only appeared in one book. But according to a trading card, he is a younger engine and relies on the knowledge and experience of the older engines to help him get his work done. That reminds me, if Mattel wants to make new Thomas characters that are narrow gauge, then maybe they could make one that has a similar personality to Will Hew and make more younger engines on the Scarloy line, or better yet, give Will Hew a different number, like 17 for instance, if they want to televise him, that is. It's just a thought. Now let's talk about Pip and Emma. Another reason why I don't want them into the show is because in the books, Gordon pretty much retired from the Express and the new high-speed train became his successor. And like I said in the last video, we already got Connor and Caitlin, as well as Hugo and Kenji. I've even got some complaints in the comments regarding the National Railway Museum engines. Well, to be honest, I might be having some second thoughts on the Duchess of Hamilton and Box Hill because, well, I kind of would like for them to be televised. The reason why I included them in the last video where I talked about characters that I don't want televised was because maybe they could cut costs by using Duchess of Loughborough, sorry that I mispronounced it earlier, and Stepney the Bluebell engine. Imagine them being invited to be part of the National Railway Museum collection. Maybe they don't have to do that because Box Hill is Stepney's brother and the two Duchesses are sisters. However, my opinion on the faceless Stephenson's rocket still stands today because we already got Stephen from King of the Railway, as I said before, and maybe he can be invited to the museum along with Thomas. Let's move on to the other Railway series characters I felt like I should have used as honorable mentions earlier. Let's start off with the Sodor Engines. I don't really have a favorite one, aside from Duke, Stewart, Falcon, and Smudger. I kind of like them all. But that doesn't mean they all have to be televised. The most interesting ones, in my opinion, are Atlas and Alfred, as well as Tim, Jim, and Jerry. Albert, on the other hand, is just a repaint of Falcon, but with a different shade of blue. Personally, if I want some of these to be televised, then I think they should definitely pick Tim and one of the Mines engines, either Atlas or Alfred. And maybe they can be preserved on the Scarloy Railway. Wouldn't that be interesting? The next two honorable mentions I felt should have been included in the last two videos were 87546 and 98462. In case you didn't know who these guys were, they came to the island of Sodor on trial but were eventually sent packing due to their bad behavior. In the illustrations of the first book, you'll see them both in the sheds with the other engines like Gordon and Edward. I'll only want these two televised on two conditions. Give them both names as well as different coats of paint, otherwise they would look too similar to Gordon and Edward. Though I've heard fan theories that one of them is Alfred from Sodor the Dark Times by Scarloy 123. Normally I'm not a huge fan of fan content or fan theories because, I'm more into official Thomas stuff. But if they were to confirm that he is either 87546 or 98462, then that would be interesting because I'll admit, he is a pretty good fan villain. And I'd like to see more villains into the show, besides Diesel. The next character I want to discuss is the Ballast Cleaner from Small Railway Engines. The reason why I'm talking about him now is that I should have added him in the honorable mentions in the last top 10 a long time ago, and the fact that he was released in wooden railway form under the name Sodor Railway Repair. However, this is highly inaccurate as he's not really used for repair. I kind of wish the Ballast Cleaner were televised because his design looks quite unique, and I would have liked Mattel to teach kids how a machine like him cleans up ballast on the Northwestern Railway. Also, if he were to have a name, I'd name him Baxter, and he can be a neat freak type character too. As for the unnamed red engines from the three railway engines, well, let's just say that they're already replaced by James and Thomas in the TV series. And I'm glad they were replaced by those characters because we can't have more than one red engine on the Northwestern Railway, unless if it's like Salty or Arthur or better yet, Jeffrey. Wouldn't that be funny if Jeffrey made a physical appearance into the show? Then that would make Who's Jeffrey an even funnier episode. Well, that's all I can think of for the day. If you've enjoyed this video, please feel free to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to. Next time, I want to talk about my honest thoughts on Angelis and Brandon because I really want to get that off my chest. This is Trevor Davis, and I hope everyone had a great Valentine's Day.